Now let's shift focus to Bangladesh, where protesters have hit the streets. They want the Mohammad Yunus-led interim government to legalize a national charter which aims to bring political reforms to the country. But before we tell you more about these reforms, take a look at these visuals on your screen. It shows a sea of people rallying in Dhaka. These are supporters of various political parties. They can be seen marching with flags and banners and chanting slogans. These protesters want the July National Charter proposed after the ouster of the Sheikh Hasina government to be made a part of the constitution through a referendum. And they say that there is no possibility of holding an election expected early next year without a legally binding roadmap for political reforms.
Today, students and people from all walks of life in Bangladesh are demanding the legal basis for the July Charter and then a national election.
But why is this charter so important and what does it provide? Let's break it down. The charter aims to bring more checks and balances to the country's political system. It also includes giving the presidency more authority. This is to balance the power given to the Prime Minister's position. It also proposes term limits for legislators and measures to prevent conflicts of interest, money laundering and even corruption. This charter was signed by 24 parties on October 17. One of the signatories was Jamaat-e-Islami, which is the country's largest Islami party. Its supporters and 7 other political parties who gathered to protest want elections to be held under a proportional representation system. This refers to allowing subgroups of an electorate to be reflected proportionately in the elected body.
The people of Bangladesh will not bow down to the demands of fascism. Be prepared, our movement will continue with unstoppable momentum until the people's demands are fulfilled, God willing.
The Bangladesh Nationalist Party, or the BNP, one of the largest political party in the country, was also one of the signatories. Former Prime Minister Khalida Zia-led BNP had accused the Yunus administration of delaying the elections over the implementation of the July National Charter. The party reportedly wants the government to hold the national election and the referendum on the July Charter on the same day.
The NCP wants the referendum to be held first and the national election afterwards. Jamaat-e-Islami also wants the referendum first and then the national election. Only one party, the BNP, says they want the referendum, but on the same day as the national election.
Bangladesh witnessed a violent uprising against former Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina last year. Student-led protests began in July 2024 and led to the fall of Hasina's government in August, following her 15-year rule, which critics claim had become autocratic. Bangladesh chose Nobel laureate Yunus as its interim leader to enable political reforms. But critics claim that the country's politics has remained at crossroads under Yunus. Rights groups have accused the Yunus administration of violating the human and political rights of the opposition. This is one of many allegations that toppled the previous government. Want the facts?
The latest developments?
News that gets straight to the point.
Well, we've got all 3 just for you. This is Firstpost Live, a brand new show, your window into what really matters.
Don't miss it.